Hi guys, it's Lisa with Lisa's Chic Nails. I am going to show you another application. I'm going to be doing a lot of these videos because I feel like the more you watch them and attempt to do your own manicures, the better you're going to become at it. So for this one, since it's January, I'm doing one to symbolize the January birthstone. And then just to make it a little more glitzy, I'm going to put these tips on. And then the last step will be the overlay, the clear. So we've got, let's turn these around here. This one is Beijing Beauty. Then we've got We're Meant to We, and then Clear as Day. Now these are two sets here. These two come in a set, and then this one comes in a set. They're both being discontinued, and so I have both of these in stock, in my own personal stock, which I am willing to part with. If you are interested in that, please head over to my Facebook page and join my Facebook group, Lisa Chic Nails. Otherwise, I will put a link in the comment below where you can purchase them on my website, okay? So this is a 3-step process. First, you're gonna find the one that fits your nail. So to do that, you're just gonna kind of push that down and see? That fits pretty well, except over here it's a little short, so I'll show you how to take care of that. Okay guys, so step 1 is to peel off this top plastic piece. Step 2 is to peel off the nail strip. Step 3 is the application. You can either do it like this, or I prefer to stick it on like this, so then I have I feel like I have a better, more solid base to work with, okay? So you're gonna put this on, so you're gonna drop it above that cuticle. You don't want it on the cuticle, okay? Because if it's on the cuticle, it's gonna lift up, okay? So see, that side's a little short, but that's okay. So I'm gonna put that side on first, and then that side went on perfectly there. So it's a little short right there. If I wanted to, I could lift this up and try to put it back down, but I'm just gonna leave it alone. No big deal. And you can do like I'm doing. You can take your nail around, or you can use your wooden cuticle file here. Either one's good. I tend to get it started with my nail, and then I use the cuticle file to finish up. It just comes right off. Super easy. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of the red, the Beijing Beauty, and then we'll come back and show you the tips, okay? Okay guys, we are back, and now I'm gonna show you the application of the French tip, okay? So this is We're Meant to We French tip. Just a little word of advice here. So when I apply the regular nail strips, for my pinky, I use this one, and then I usually have to trim it a little bit on the side. But when I am doing a French tip, I'm gonna start with this first, smallest one, okay? Because again, you're just applying it to the tip of your nail. I don't do a lot of French tips because my nails aren't super long. I'm gonna do the best I can. Now this is a little bit, so it's a little bit see-through there. So here we go. We're just going to apply that on the tip as far down the nail as you want. And then I'm just going to pull these out a little bit so that they completely make it to the edge of the nail. Sorry guys, I'm experimenting with my camera here. So if I go off camera, I apologize. Okay. So again, these are really cool because they're somewhat see-through there. I don't know if you can tell on the camera here. All right, so I'm going to apply one more here. So first step is take off the plastic. Second step is to peel off the nail polish strip. Remember, this is 100% nail polish, so it's going to smell just like nail polish. The only difference is it's already dry. You put it on and that's it. No drying time required. Super, super convenient. Okay, so now again, I just eyeball it. You just want to do the best you can to get it the same distance as the pinky was. So I'm going to go down a little bit further, get a little closer to my nail so I feel like I have a little more control. I'm just going to set it down there, and then see how that side's too short. Pick it up. Well, that didn't really work, did it? All right, that one didn't work, guys, so I'm going to pull this off. And I'm not going to delete this video and do it again because mistakes happen, and that's part of learning. So I'm going to leave this on, and we're going to do it again. Okay. Maybe we'll try a little bit bigger one this time. Okay. There we go. Perfect. See, no big deal. And actually I ended up using a little bit bigger strip and it was easier. So you see how these are slightly see-through. You can kind of see the red through there, which I really love. This is a French manicure set that you can use alone, but I love to put it over a color because I just think it gives a nice contrast, and it is a little bit sheer, so you can see through to the color underneath, okay? Now again, with these sheer ones, you don't want to pull when you get to the edge of your nail. You don't want to pull too hard because you can stretch them out and then you'll see a little gap there, okay? So see, we had a mess up there. I just took it off. Now, if I had not been able to get any of that nail polish strip off, like if there had been a little bit left, I would have just left it on there and then put this over top, okay? And the third step, I will go ahead and finish these tips and then I'll show you the third step in this manicure. Okay guys, next step is to put our clear as day coat. It's the last coat here. So let me show you the nails so far. Okay, so you can see, since my nails are shorter, I did apply the tip down a little bit further than normal, because that way I get more of a tip and it kind of lengthens the look of the nails. Okay, so far this is Beijing Beauty with We're Meant to We as a tip, and then for the last step we're going to apply our clear coat. Okay, now this is going to hold it all together. It comes with your French tips also, so you might as well use it. Now, a word of caution for the clear coat: if you touch the back of it right here, right there, you're going to get fingerprints on it. Now, you won't really necessarily see those on your nail, but I'm just letting you guys know. And sometimes it does curl up like this. See how it's curled up there? So I am going to take my hand and kind of pull it down. No big deal. Okay, so we're going to apply this to the nail. And again, because I did a better job on my ring finger here, but you see how I applied it a little bit above the cuticle. So ideally your second layer, if you have a second nail strip, some sort of overlay, ideally you will apply that closer to your cuticle, like below the color. Okay. Now again, these, this is just a clear coat. So, you know, if you're a little bit off or it doesn't come all the way over on the sides, get a little bubble or something in it, guys, don't worry. It's no big deal. I know it's hard for those of us who like to be perfect with everything, but let me tell you, just give it up. It's not possible. And it's so much more fun when you just have fun with it, enjoy it, and if you make a mistake, don't worry about it. 9 times out of 10, nobody's gonna notice, and even if they do, who really cares, right? Okay, so that's the last step. So see, it doesn't really change the look of it necessarily, but it is gonna provide that protective barrier, especially for that tip. Okay, so the last step would be to file. I'm gonna finish the rest of my nails first, but the last step is to file. So again, you just wanna take this nice and easy, because you don't wanna go back and forth like this, or if you're using glitters, especially chunky glitters, you wanna just be careful when you file, okay guys, because you don't wanna pull off too much at once and then you'll take a piece of that glitter off of the top with it, okay? So again, nice and simple. I just file in one direction. Nice and simple here. Nice and easy, I should say. And I don't know if you can see, well, let me get it in the frame, that might help. I don't know if you can see that coming off. A lot of that is the clear coat. See that coming off right there? That's part of the clear coat. And again, I try to get underneath. You don't want to go on top, angled like this, because you'll take off some of the polish on the top. So I just try to go underneath. And remember, on the tip here, you've got 3 layers. So one option to make it easier is to file each layer as you go. But I just don't have the time for that tonight. I'm tired, guys. I want to go to bed. So I am going to finish this up, and I'll save some time by just filing it like this, okay? All right, and then last step, don't forget, when you're finished with all of your nails, use your nail strengthener. Put that over top as a top coat. You will have to let that dry for a few minutes, but then you're all set, ready to go. Okay guys, so I'm gonna finish this up. Remember, head over to Facebook and join Lisa Chic Nails. It's my VIP group. You can see a photo of the final product, which I'll post tomorrow. And you also will have access to some deals and giveaways and insider information that the public doesn't have yet. Lots of fun stuff, okay? All right, guys, so have a beautiful evening, and I'll see you next time.